Speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounced it to you, trippingly on the tongue. But if you mouth it, as many of your players do, I had as lief town criers spoke my lines. Nor do not saw the air too much with your hand thus, but use all gently, for the very torrent, tempest, and, as I may say, whirlwind of passion, you must acquire and beget a temperance that may give it smoothness. Oh, it offends me to the soul to hear a robustious, periwig-pated fellow tear a passion to tatters, to very rags, to split the ears of the groundlings who, for the most part, are capable of nothing but inexplicable dumb shows and noise. Out of such a fellow whipped for o'erdoing termagant, it out-Herods Herod. Pray you avoid it.
I warrant your honor.
Be not too tame neither, but let your own discretion be a tutor. Suit the action to the word to the action, with this special observance that you o'erstep not the modesty of nature. For anything so overdone is from the purpose of playing, whose end both at the first and now was and is to hold as toward the mirror up to nature, to show virtue her own features, scorn her own image, and the very age and beauty of the time his form and pressure. Now this overdone or come tardy off, though it make the unskilful laugh, cannot make but the judicious grieve, the censure of the which one must in your allowance o'erweigh a whole theatre of others. Oh, there be players that I have seen play and they heard others praise, and that highly, not to speak it profanely, that neither having the accent of Christian, nor the gait of Christian, pagan, nor man, have so strutted and bellowed that I have thought some of nature's journeymen had made men and not made them well. They imitated humanity so abominably.
Hope we have reformed that indifferently with us, sir.
Oh, reform it altogether, and let those that play your clown speak no more than it is set down for them. For there be of them that will themselves laugh to set on some quantity of barren spectators to laugh too, though in the meantime some necessary question of the play be then to be considered. That's villainous, and shows a most pitiful ambition in the fools that uses it. Go, make you ready. How now, my lord, will the king hear this piece of work?
And the queen too, and that presently.
Bid the players make haste. Will you two help to hasten them?
We
Aye,
will,
my
my
lord.
lord.
What ho, Horatio?
Here, sweet lord, at your service.
Horatio, thou art e'en as such just a man, as ere my conversation copied withal.
Oh, my dear lord!
Nay, do not think I flatter, for what advances may I hope from thee that no revenue hast but thy good spirits to feed and clothe thee? Why should the poor be flattered? No, let the candied tongue lip absurd pomp, and crook the pregnant hinges of the knee, where thrift may follow fawning. Dost thou hear? Since my dear was mistress of her choice, and could of men distinguish her election, hadst sealed thee for herself, for thou hast been, as one in suffering all that suffers nothing, a man that fortune's buffets and rewards hast ta'en with equal thanks, and blessed are those whose blood and judgment are so well commingled, that they are not a pipe for fortune's finger to sound what stop she please. Give me that man that is not passion's slave, and I will wear him. In my heart's core, I and my heart of heart, as I do thee, something too much of this. There is a play tonight before the king. One scene of it comes near the circumstance which I have told thee of my father's death. I prithee, when thou seest that act afoot, even with the very comment of thy soul, observe my uncle. If his occulted guilt do not itself unkennel in one speak, it is a damned ghost that we have seen, and my imaginations are as foul as Vulcan's stithy. Give him heedful note, for I mine eyes will revet to his face, and after we will both judgments join in censure of his seeming.
Well, my lord, if he steal aught the whilst this play is playing, and scape detecting, I will pay the thief.
Ye are coming to the play. I must be idle. Get you a place.
How fares there, cousin Hamlet?
Excellent, thy faith, of the chameleon's dish. I eat the air promise cram. You cannot feed capons so.
I have nothing with this answer, Hamlet. These words are not mine.
No, nor mine now. My lord, you played once in the university, you say.
That did I, my lord, and was accounted a good actor.
What did you enact?
I didn't act Julius Caesar. I was killed in the Capitol. Brutus killed me.
It was a brute part of him to kill so capital a calf there. Be the players ready now.
Aye, my lord, they stay upon your patience.
Come hither, dear Hamlet, sit by me.
No, good mother, here's a medal more attractive.
Oh ho, do you mark that?
Lady, shall I lie in your lap?
No, my lord.
I mean my head upon your lap.
Aye, my lord.
Do you think I meant country matters?
I think not, my lord.
That's a fair thought to lie between maids' legs.
What is, my lord?
Nothing.
You are merry, my lord.
Who, I?
Eh, my lord?
Oh God, you're only a jig maker. What should a man do but be merry? For look you how cheerfully my mother looks, and my father died within these 2 hours.
Nay, 'tis twice 2 months, my lord.
So long? Nay then, let the devil wear black, for all I'll have a suit of sables. Oh heavens! Died 2 months ago, and not forgotten yet? Then there's hope a great man's memory may outlive his life half a year. But, by Our Lady, he must build churches then, or else shall suffer not thinking on, with the hobby horse whose epitaph, for oh, the hobby horses forgot. Mary, this is miking Malheco. It means mischief.
Belike this show imports the argument of the play.
We shall know by this fellow. The players cannot keep counsel. They'll tell all.
Will he tell us what this show meant?
Aye, or any show that you will show him. Be not you ashamed to show, he'll not shame to tell you what it means.
You are not. I'll mark the play.
For us and for our tragedy, here stooping to your clemency, we beg your hearing patiently.
Is this a prologue or the posy of a ring?
'Tis brief, my lord.
As woman's love.
Full 30 times hath Phoebus' cart gone round Neptune's salt wash and Tellus' orbed ground, and 30 dozen moons with borrowed sheen about the world have times 12 30's been, since love our hearts and Hymen did our hands unite commutal in most sacred bands.
So many journeys may the sun and moon make us again count, or ere love be done. But woe is me! You are so sick of late, so far from cheer and from your former state, that I distrust you. Yet though I discomfort you, my lord, it's nothing must. For women fear too much, even as they love, and women's fear and love hold quantity in neither aught or in extremity. Now what my love is, proof hath made you know, and as my love is sized, my fear is so. Where love is great, the littlest doubts are fear. Where little fears grow great, great love grows there.
Faith, I must leave thee, love, and shortly too. My operant powers their functions leave to do, and thou shalt live in this fair world behind, honored, beloved, and haply one is kind. For husband shalt thou.
Oh, confound the rest! Such love must needs be treason in my breast. In second husband let me be accursed. None wed the second but who killed the first.
Wormwood, wormwood.
The instances that second marriage move are base respects of thrift, but none of love. A second time I kill my husband dead, when second husband kisses me in bed.
I do believe you think what now you speak, but what we do determine oft we break. Purpose is but the slave to memory, of violent birth, but poor validity. which now like fruit unripe sticks on the tree, but fall, unshaken when they mellow be. Most necessary 'tis we forget to pay ourselves to what ourselves is debt, what to ourselves in passion we propose. The passion ending doth the purpose lose, the violence of either grief or joy, their own enactors with themselves destroy, where joy most revels, grief doth most lament. Grief joys, joy grieves on slender accident. This world is not for aye, nor 'tis not strange, that even our loves should with our fortunes change. For 'tis a question left us yet to prove, whether love lead fortune, or else fortune love. The great man down, you mark his favorite flies, the poor advanced make friends of enemies, and hitherto doth love on fortune tend. For who not needs shall never lack a friend, and who in want a hollow friend doth try, directly seasons him his enemy, but orderly to end where I begun. Our wills and faith do so contrary run, that our devices are still overthrown. Our thoughts are ours, their ends none of our own. So think thou wilt no second husband wed, let die thy thoughts when thy first lord is dead.
Nor earth to me give food, nor heaven light. Sport and repose lock me day and night. To desperation turn my trust and hope, and anchor's cheer in prison be my scope. Each opposite that blanks the face of joy, meet what I would have well, and it destroy. Both here and hence pursue me lasting strife, if, once a widow, ever I be wife.
If she should, break it now.
'Tis deeply sworn. Sweet, leave me here a while. My spirits grow dull, and fain I would beguile the tedious stay with sleep.
Sleep rock thy brain, and never come mischance between us twain.
Madam, how you like this play?
The lady protests too much, methinks.
Oh, but she'll keep her word.
Have you heard the argument? Is there no offense in it?
No, they do but jest. Poison and jest. No offense in the world.
What do you call the play?
The Mousetrap. Marry how, tropically, this play is the image of a murder done in Vienna. Gonzaga is the duke's name, his wife Baptista. You shall see anon, 'tis a knavish piece of work, but what of that? Your majesty and we that have free souls, it touches us not. Let the gall jade wince, our withers are unwrung. This one is Lucianus, nephew to the king.
You are as good as a chorus, my lord.
I could interpret you and your love if I could see the puppet's dalliance.
You are keen, my lord, you are keen.
Would cost you a groaning to take off mine edge.
Still better and worse.
So you must take your husbands. Begin, murderer, pox leave thy damnable faces and begin. Come, the croaking raven doth bellow for revenge.
Thoughts black, hands apt, drugs fit, and time agreeing, confederate season, else no creature seeing. Thou mixture rank of midnight weeds collected, with hectic's band, thrice blasted, thrice infested. Thy natural magic and dire property, unwholesome life usurp immediately.
He poisons him in the garden for his estate. His name's Gonzago, the story's extant, and written choice Italian. You shall see anon how the murderer gets love of Gonzaga's wife.
The king rises.
What, frightened with false fire?
How fares, my lord?
Give o'er the play.
Give me some light, away.
Lights, lights, lights!